Hello, I'm Katie Hess. I'm the Executive Director for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeast Wisconsin. So this is our hub here in Green Bay. We actually serve 3 counties, Brown, Door, and Shawano. And I've been with the agency for 4 years. And our mission really is to provide long-lasting relationships between adults and children, friendly, one-to-one, caring, strong, and enduring relationships. And overall, our vision is that all youth achieve their potential. We needed a new facility. And we knew that our agency was growing and we had the potential to grow so much more. And the location that we were currently in just didn't suit our needs anymore, especially for where we planned on going. Performa came in and they were just phenomenal, just wonderful. And basically helped us analyze what it was we needed to do for the next few years. So they asked just the right questions to get us to think about what our space needed to look like, because especially for me, being new to the organization in general, to kind of open up what does that vision look like, and well, how do you plan to expand, and how many team members does that look like? And it fits so well with what we were doing for our strategic plan anyway, and what we wanted to do for the future. So the timing was just perfect. The challenges of location and just the way that the space was laid out just did not work for us anymore. So being here and being able to actually create the space however we wanted was really ideal for us. One of the things that we wanted to make sure that we incorporated into the new space was flexibility for our conference room to have multiple meetings at once, and a conference room that was large enough to hold our entire board. So they were able to make that happen, which is wonderful. And one of the cool features that was added to this was a dividing wall that's actually a dry erase board. So when you pull the door closed or the wall closed, then you've got a whole workspace, which was really nice as well. So fun little features like that just make us more efficient and make it more fun. Yeah. And then we have 2 meeting rooms here. So that's where we do our interviews for our families and for our littles. So what we were doing before is they were being held in offices, and it was kind of sterile and cold, and it didn't have that warm feeling that we were really hoping to have for our families when they come in, because what happens is when they come into our space, they have to answer some pretty difficult questions. We ask some pretty serious questions, and so it's important for them to feel comfortable so that they're open and honest, and that we get the responses that are the true responses so that we can help them the best way that we can. And so with this space, we designed 2 separate meeting rooms so that we could have multiple meetings at once when children came in to be interviewed and when families came in, and then also when bigs came in. So aside from the meeting rooms, then you've got the look of the space in general. So we have multiple populations that we had to consider when designing the space. So it was all of our board members and what that would look like, all of our donors. So professional but not overdone. Then you've got the little kids, so it's got to be friendly and light. Then you've got the mentors, and mentors can be any age group, so you really have that whole gamut of the community. They really did a good job of having little pieces of things that were soft, but other things that were more modern, and just incorporate that welcoming feeling when you come in. And we're just so happy with the way that it turned out. You don't realize how much help you need until you get the help you need, and then say, oh my gosh, if we didn't have that help, what would it have looked like? So that's what Performa did for us. Not only did they help us with really asking the right questions so that we knew what our vision was going to be, so that when we did finalize the plans, we knew they were going to work for us for long term, but Erin sat on our committee. She just volunteered and sat on our committee through the whole process, even after the space was designed, with so many little detail things that, again, we either couldn't afford or didn't know about or didn't have the connections. And she would just send an email at random and just say, hey, I found this. What do you think of this? It's free. Not only do I love it, but I love the price. And so there were so many little things like that. It just made us felt like we were taken care of, because our job is to help the community. And when you have a small budget to do things like that, and your work is so important, when someone else says, let me do this for you, it means so much more. The design work that Performa did was just phenomenal. We were so grateful that we had the referral of Performa. stuck with us through the whole thing, and it really didn't have to. And I think that's a testament to the culture there and the type of people that they hire and the work ethic. And we would recommend them to anyone.